Bowser, did you die, buddy? Are you dead, little Bowser? Oh no, you're not dead. You're just taking a little nap. Mr. Clean, are you still alive, Mr. Clean? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clean is alive and well and dropsy-free. However, Mr. Clean's son, Tubby Tobey, is actually in critical condition. So yeah, guys, Tubby Tobey has dropsy. This is a goldfish keeper's worst nightmare. As you can see, the sides of his scales are swollen and they're pine coning out. And typically, at this stage, it's really not promising for a goldfish. The only thing that is promising about this is that Tubby Tobey's father, Mr. Clean, had this same exact condition, and I was able to cure him. I was able to cure him twice, actually. So I am doing the same treatment on Tubby Tobey. I'm giving him a medicated flake feed. I'm putting methylene blue and salt in the water, and I'm raising the temperature just a little bit. I'm keeping it near 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Methylene blue in the water, salt, and then a medicated antibiotic flake feed. I am hoping that we'll get similar results, but if I'm being honest, guys, it's not likely. Dropsy is a very hard thing to cure in goldfish. Now, I do believe that I've seen a minor, I mean a very minor, decrease in swelling over the last, day and a half. But again, it's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. I feel like he was thicker and wider before, but it's really, at this stage, it's very rough. At this stage, it's very rough, but I'll keep you guys updated. And I know that every time I make a video updating on one of my goldfish getting sick, I typically get a lot of criticism, people saying, this guy's fish are always sick, he's not caring for his fish correctly. And the truth of the matter is, when you have a basement full of fancy goldfish and you have like 20 tanks, fancy goldfish are very sickness prone. So if you're gonna have 100 fancy goldfish, it's pretty common for 1 to 2 to be sick at all times, honestly. I feel like around 50% of the time, there's at least one goldfish that has some issue. One of them is potentially bloated, one of them has dropsy, one of them has, some sort of surface fungus or something. I'd say at least 50% of the time, I have a hospital tank running and with one fish in there. And that's just the reality of having a whole basement full of these guys. It's just like having a village of fish. You gotta have the town hospital. And this was the tank that Tubby Tobey was in. We have Jack in here, healthy as ever. We have Jill in here, healthy as ever, and honestly growing pretty quick. And we have their 2 hybrid children, Harold and Gerald. These guys came from this tank. I used to have Harold and Gerald over in that tank, but I actually switched them back to their original home after Tubby Tobey got sick. But this tank is a planted tank. The water is always very clean. These plants absorb up, like all the nitrates. And, I haven't had any issues with the other fish, but Tubby Tobey, he was too tubby for his own good. What's going on, Cheeseball? Cheeseball, if you ever get sick like Tubby Tobey and die, I may just die myself. Same with you, Little Pudge. Little Pudge, you can't do that to me. Honestly, if anyone else decides to get dropsy on me, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you guys before you can get dropsy. All right, let's feed the whole fish basement. So we're starting with our indoor 300-gallon tub over here. Look at all these guys pooping. These guys are growing super well in here. I just think having that bright light and all this, duckweed and algae growth, it gives them a lot of good stuff to eat. And I've been feeding them a lot of these Goldie Bites. I feel like this has really been contributing to some really good growth. All right, now we're gonna drop some Goldie Bites in here. Go eat them. Oh, don't eat the sand. She absolutely loves these things. So yeah, guys, I just launched these Goldie Bites. These things, they're made with squid liver, they're made with fish meal. These are a great feed for your goldfish. And honestly, I really want you guys to try them. I want you guys to try them so bad that they're 50% off. These Goldie Bites are 50% off because I want you guys to give them a shot. Something that I've noticed about these Goldie Bites is that they don't really degrade in the water that well. I've noticed the water quality remains pretty clean and, solid, even when I throw a little extra in there because they don't turn to mush. They don't turn to mush. Mr. Blaze, eat up. Also, look at Carrot. Look at Carrot 1.0. He's grown to be an absolute beast. Hey, Mr. Clean. You want some Goldie Bites? You want some Goldie Bites, buddy? Oh my gosh. Num Nums has grown a ton, guys. Remember how little Num Nums used to be? Num Nums has grown an absolute ton. And Mr. Lobotomy over here with his half-eaten head, it's growing back. But yeah, they absolutely love this stuff, and yet it just doesn't turn mushy. That's the thing I love about it. President Donald, President Joe, and Popsicle, these guys are all growing very quickly. If you guys didn't know, we're having a presidential weight gaining competition. This is Joe Biden, that is Donald Trump. Whoever gains more weight before Election Day will be an indicator of who will win the actual US presidential election. Popsicle is the third party. If Popsicle gains more weight, that means something crazy is going to go down. And we got all our glass-bellied guppies over here. Look at all these guys. They've really grown a ton. We're feeding these guys the Nutrinsect pellets. So we just drop a couple of these Nutrinsect pellets over here, and look at them all go. And our regular guppies, their population has just exploded. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to give Tubby Tobey his medicated flake feed. Okay, buddy, it's good for you. It's good for you, buddy. What's going on, little Squirtle? Why don't you come show yourself? Okay, now that all my goldfish are fed, now I gotta feed your goldfish. I got a lot of goldfish feed orders to pack, and luckily, this time, I won't be doing it alone. This time I got Lily over here. She's gonna help me pack some orders. Let's get packing. Also, guys, just look how beautiful of a day it is today. Beautiful sun. We're heading up to our mini goldfish shipping warehouse, which is really just the top floor of my garage. This is the place where I keep all my fish shipping boxes. I also keep all my merch in here, and I keep all my Luke's Goldies feed and the Goldie Bites in here. So now, look at this. We got all our boxes of feed and all our bags of feed. Now, let's get packing. Yeah, just like that is fine. And this one also, you see how it has like one of the power sticks and then two of the bites. So we'll just be very wary of the number of items. Anti-protozoal, anti-parasitic, and Goldie Bites. So I generally pack all my orders, you know, for feed and merch and even live fish. I pack them 2 different days, typically on Mondays and on Wednesdays. And the reason I do those days is, well, one, if I'm shipping out a live goldfish, I want to do that earlier in the week. Because if by some bad chance there's a delay and another delay, I don't want to ship a goldfish out on like Thursday and then have it be delayed till the next business day, like on Monday. So it's like stuck somewhere over the weekend. And 2, it takes time to go and find all the labels I need to print, purchase them, you know, get all my labels, go and pack all these orders. So if I split that up and do it like every single day, it's going to be a lot less efficient than if I just choose 2 days to get it all done. Typically Mondays I do the most, and then every, you know, order that I get after Monday morning to, you know, Wednesday midday, I'll do those again. But then after that, it's done. Okay, we just finished packing up all our goldfish feed orders and merch orders. Now, let's get these in the car. And then we actually have 4 fish orders, so we got to get those done, and then we can drive it all to the post office. Okay, we also just heard some very loud chirping. I'm pretty sure there's a bird somewhere in the garage. All right, back in the fish basement now. We have a couple orders of the mini Trumps and the baby carrots to fulfill. What happened? Oh, Lily found a giant spider. Oh my goodness. You know, honestly, I'm not that afraid of spiders when their butts are small. If they have long legs like this, but their body and their butt is small, I'm not that afraid of it. But when I see a big fat-butted, big abdominal spider, those freak me out. Guys, look at this poop I just saw here. I think Jack or Jill released this thing. It's just like a floating buoy. Also, look at the form of that ranchu. That is a nice ranchu right there. He's pooping right now, but he's got a great back. Also, in case anyone was wondering, this is Millie Bobby Goldfish. You can see how she has a very thick forehead. So she is actually Donald's mother. She is the mother, and I feel you can see it in the shape of this guy right here, Donald. So Millie Bobby Goldfish was the mother, Code Man was the father, and now we have Donald. And Donald and Carrot 2.0 had babies. Donald also killed Carrot 2.0. But Donald and Carrot 2.0's babies are these guys right here. These little fat nuggets right here, which we are about to ship, just 4 of them. Well, 4 orders with multiple in them. Over here, we got 6 of the mini Trumps and the baby carrots. Look at these guys right here. So let's add just 2 drops of the blue, 1 drop of blue, 2 drop of blue, and that'll mix in there. They'll swim around, and they're my little mixers. They will mix in the methylene blue with their little wagging tails. Bowser, we finished packing the orders. We finished packing the orders, little buddy. You're not gonna, oh, there you go. Honestly, I'll say he's not the snappiest snapping turtle. Like, look at that. That wasn't even that fast. Where's Balthazar? Oh, hiya, buddy. Did you want some too? The little turtle. The little snapping turtle. He's gonna run. Oreo, what's that? You want everyone to buy some Oreo merch? Okay guys, you heard it from Oreo. Also guys, one of the reasons why I have not been making as many videos lately is that I have been busy with some home renovations. I am trying to redo this bathroom in the other unit of my house. So I currently knocked out like a bunch of the tile. I gotta get this cast iron bathtub out of here. That thing is literally made of cast iron. I whacked it with an 8-pound sledgehammer so many times it finally started cracking. There's a lot of work to do, but I do want to show you the bedroom in this unit that I did finish, all right? I did a lot of work on this unit, and look at this bedroom. Nice and clean and white and no popcorn ceilings. And so I'm very happy with this bedroom here. This one is, you know, clean and livable. The rest of this place, however, there's a lot of work to do. Okay, you guys see that? That is the drainage connection to the tub upstairs. So I'm actually in my basement right now, in my other basement. This is not the fish basement. And if I want to remove that bathtub from there, I'm gonna have to disconnect it from the drain first, and then I'm gonna smash it to bits. I literally have to smash that tub to bits because it's probably like 400 pounds. It's a cast iron tub. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to undo that connection up there. So then I'm not gonna damage any of the other drainage plumbing. And then after I remove that connection, I can smash that tub to bits. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Luke's Plumbing, where Luke learns how to do plumbing. In this video, I have no clue what I'm doing, but there's a tub, all kinds of crap, man. They stuffed insulation all around here. They stuffed this insulation crap all around here. Okay guys, I was able to get this thing loosened, and now when I pull on this, this is actually movable. So it looks like this pipe is like not stuck in here. This pipe is just sitting in here. So this is the bathtub up there. If I just cut this pipe here, then this thing should be able to come fully off. If I just cut this pipe here, I should be able to get this thing fully off and then just pull the piece of pipe out. This, I will admit, is a little bit dangerous. Probably a lot of bit dangerous, but you know, it's kind of got to be done. Why is Luke Scoldy's removing his toilet? Well, that's because I do not like my toilet. And this is actually the very first time I've ever removed a toilet. So everybody, wish me luck. Pray that I know what I'm doing. I watched like 2 YouTube videos, so I consider myself an expert at this point. Okay, so I got the supply line disconnected. Now I need to basically get this thing, I need to get the toilet disconnected from the ground here. Oh, no way. Our toilet is free, ladies and gentlemen. And nobody said it was easy. Testing. Now that our toilet is out of the way, we can begin again smashing our cast iron tub here, which is going to take a long while to fully destroy. But This is what we gotta do to renovate my bathroom. Get the heck out of here. Come on. Come on. Get breaking. Come on. Man. This thing. It was a long and tiring battle. That iron tub put up a good fight, but in the end, I remained triumphant. I destroyed the tub, and now my bathroom is like basically destroyed except for the sink, but I'm gonna destroy that too. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Fish, renovations, goldfish feed, everything. I'm gonna take a shower. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. That's all for today's video. Luke Scoldy's out.